Good day to you all. We are back for daily devotion, and for today, day of Monday, we are celebrating series 365 daily devotion Bible character edition. First day that we are going to talk about the character King Jehoram. So King Jehoram replaced King Jehoshaphat as a king. So King Jehoram is a son, the eldest son of King Jehoshaphat. Therefore, it made him the next king. It made him the next heir for the kingship. But unlike his father, Jehoram was unrighteous king. Jehoshaphat did what was good, what was pleasing in the sight of the Lord. But King Jehoram did otherwise. So let's talk about the three wrong decisions that King Jehoram did. But first, let's read in the book of 2 Chronicles chapter 21 as for a reference. Jehoshaphat slept with his fathers and was buried with his fathers in the city of David, and Jehoram his son reigned in his place. He had brothers, the sons of Jehoshaphat, Azariah, Jezel, Zachariah, Azariah, Michael, and Shephatiah. All these were the sons of Jehoshaphat, king of Israel. Their father gave them great gifts of silver, gold, and valuable possessions, together with the fortified cities in Judah, but he gave the kingdom to King Jehoram because he was the firstborn. Jehoram had ascended the throne of his father and well established. He killed all his brothers with the sword, and also some of the princes or the prince of Israel. Jehoram was 32 years old when he became a king, and he reigned 8 years in Jerusalem, and he walked in the way of the kings of Israel, as the house of Ahab had done. The daughter of Ahab was his wife, and he did what was evil in the sight of the Lord. So that pretty much conclude the three teachings that we have, because in that paragraph, the three wrong decisions that Ahab did was stated. The first one would be Jehoram chose not to follow the ways of Asa and Jehoshaphat. So Jehoram had the best mentors, the best role models. He just have to follow the steps of his father, and yet he chose to do what is contrary to the kingship and the principles of his father. He did not follow God. He did not follow his father, and he did what was evil in the sight of the Lord. Second, Jehoram chose power and wealth over good relationship. So he killed all his brothers. How many brothers that he had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He had 6 brothers, and he killed them all just because he had a feeling that he will be replaced as a king. But not just his brothers, he also killed the prince of Israel. So he chose to kill them just to keep the kingship, the power, and wealth in his possession, and sacrifice the good relationships that he could have had, and exchange it for just to satisfy his selfishness. Lastly, Jehoram chose a bad relationship with Athaliah. So he chose to have a relationship with the daughter of the worst, the most sinful king of the northern kingdom, and that is King Ahab. He chose to marry Athaliah. So that is not just a normal marriage, that is a declaration that he did not follow God, and he chose to follow the footsteps of King Ahab and other kings in the other kingdoms. So how can we apply this in our lives? Choose godly company and follow their ways, or die alone. So if you choose who you're going to be friends with, choose good company, choose godly company, choose people who follow God, and they will bring you up, they will pull you closer to God and away from sin. Second, choose relationships and value them over wealth and power. And lastly, choose to follow biblical principles to avoid regret. So that would be for daily devotion and sleep like Christ.